This is a production of PBS Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte's construction industry is definitely hiring. But you can't just show up here at the worksite with a truck and a toolbox and expect them to hand you a job. It doesn't work that way, not in the real world. What the trades are looking for are skilled workers, not necessarily with experience, but with the training they need to get the experience. And that's where CMS's carpentry program comes in, connecting job sites like this who have the work with students and graduates who can do the work.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I have a textbook open up to, you're gonna need page 1 and 2. I wanna get that roof on that thing. So that roof's gonna sit up on those 3 walls and get carriaged in, and it's pretty much done.
Return to the Mac, get what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Get up.
We're gonna raise the roof. All right.
Yeah, it's Raise the Roof Day at Independence High School's first ever carpentry class. Time for some heavy lifting.
All right, boys.
To finish up their first ever carpentry project.
This is the moment tonight.
I need all hands on deck on this one, boys.
So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Ready? All right. Here we go, boys. The moment of truth.
Like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
When they learn these skills, they can take them right out the door and do what with them?
Have a career.
Before CMS, Keith Olson had a successful career in construction himself.
Cut off right there.
Now he's teaching those skills in the shop and the classroom.
So can anybody tell me which line type is often used with dimension lines?
Including the math and science they'll need to read floor plans
You're gonna scroll down, you're gonna get to your floor plan.
and to draw their own blueprints on the job site.
We're gonna draw an arrow there, we're gonna draw an arrow there, and we're gonna label that as 22 foot.
Honestly, I didn't know what the class was. It was an elective.
But for sophomore Fabian Zisueta, something clicked when he picked up these power tools, 2x4s, and started creating things.
In a class, obviously, you got to work with the books. But in this class, you hands-on, you get to work with the tools, you get to learn about the tools, and it's very interesting, honestly. And being allowed to actually build stuff here, I didn't know anything about most of these tools that we used. And then now I'm obviously learning more, and like I said, I didn't really know what the class was, and then when I started learning about it, I actually really did enjoy it, and now I'm really looking forward to being in the trades.
Here in Charlotte, those trades are hiring too. According to Salary.com, local carpenters with 0 experience, but with the training and certificate they get from the CMS carpentry program, average over $50,000 a year. There's a lot of opportunity out there for folks with these kind of skills.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're at ground zero for jobs in the construction industry. I mean, I have a lot of companies already coming to me asking me for my students. If you're going from one point to another, what I'm looking for is I want these kids to catch on with good companies, a company that's going to give them a career. So it's going to give them good training. They're going to have the ability to advance. It's going to come with good pay, good benefits.
And for kids like Fabian Zisueta, it all starts with the skills they'll need on the job site, the skills they're learning now in high school.
Having my own business, but just starting off small.
Where simple plans for their first carpentry project become part of a blueprint for the future. Now, Keith Olson, the carpentry teacher at Independence High School, he says even though his program is brand new, the kids that are in the program stick with it and do well, won't just be getting credit towards their high school diploma, but can also earn national certification, which will help them get a job not just here in Charlotte, but anywhere in the country. By the way, those CMS carpentry classes are really the only classes CMS offers in the construction trades, but lots of other area school systems have been doing this for years, launching construction careers right after high school.